Welcome back to Next in K. Each one is unforgettable, but only one has become the blueprint for heiress royalty. Let's get into it. 1. Sun Ye-jin as Yoon Se-ri, Crash Landing on You. Let's start with the queen herself, Yoon Se-ri. Heiress to a massive South Korean conglomerate, Se-ri isn't just rich, she's refined. From founding her own fashion label to never once looking out of place in a war zone, her grace is untouched. Even in rural North Korea, she rocked silk loungewear like it was a runway. Sun Ye-jin brought to life a character who never begs for attention, but always commands it. She is elegance, ambition, and vulnerability wrapped into one iconic heiress. 2. Kim Ji-won as Hong Hae-in, Queen of Tears. Hong Hae-in is the kind of heiress who doesn't have to say much. Her presence does it all. From her first scene, her gaze alone screams, "I am the brand." As heir to the Queen's Group retail empire, she's used to having power, but it never corrupts her. Instead, Hae-in shows us that pain and power can coexist. Even when life breaks her down, she stands tall, always in heels, always in control. Kim Ji-won's portrayal is icy perfection, and fans couldn't look away. 3. Kim Yoo-jung as Do-do-hee, My Demon. Feisty, fashionable, fearless. Do-do-hee is not your typical chaebol princess. She's a rule breaker in red lipstick, a CEO who doesn't wait her turn. Kim Yoo-jung blends strength and softness in this bold heiress who falls for, of all things, a literal demon. Her wardrobe is sharp, her tongue is sharper, and her energy, absolutely unmatched. She's a Gen Z heiress for the modern age. 4. Lim Ji-yeon as Park Yeonjin, The Glory. Now, let's talk about the heiress you love to hate. Yeonjin isn't your typical glamorous queen, she's a villain carved in ice. Born into wealth, she uses it as a weapon. Her silence is louder than any scream, and her presence chills every scene she enters. Lim Ji-yeon's calm, cruel portrayal turned Yeonjin into one of the most unforgettable antagonists in K-drama history. Stylish, terrifying, iconic. 5. Seo Ye-ji as Ko Moon-young. It's okay to not be okay. No list is complete without Ko Moon-young. She's not just rich. She's eccentric, damaged, and utterly unforgettable. With haunted eyes and haute couture, Moon-young walks the fine line between fairy tale and madness. Her fashion, avant-garde. Her personality, explosive. Her trauma, woven into every dress she wears. Seo Ye-ji turned this heiress into a walking contradiction. Beautiful, broken, and unapologetically bold. 6. Hyeri as Yoo Jae-yi, Friendly Rivalry. Sometimes, heiress power comes in warmth, not iciness. Yoo Jae-yi is soft-spoken, grounded, and full of empathy. But don't be fooled. She knows her worth. And so does everyone around her. She doesn't need to flaunt her wealth. It's in her manners, her composure, her grace. She's the type of heiress who volunteers at a shelter on Sunday and closes a deal on Monday. Hyeri brings charm and class to a role that redefines what heiress power can look like. 7. Lee Bo-young as Ji Sun-woo, Mine. The classic matriarch. Ji Sun-woo is elegance with sharp edges. Never loud, never shaken. As a daughter-in-law of Korea's most elite family, she navigates internal politics, betrayal, and pressure without ever smudging her lipstick. Lee Bo-young delivers a performance that's regal and restrained, like a lioness in pearls. She may not be the flashiest heiress, but she's the definition of control, status, and commanding energy. 8. Sol In-ah as Jin Young-so, A Business Proposal. If you've ever said, "I want an heiress bestie," you were probably talking about Jin Young-so. She's hilarious, relatable, and rich, but never arrogant. From escaping blind dates to standing up for herself, she proves that heiresses can be cool, grounded, and still rock Dior. Sol In-ah's charm made Young-so a fan favorite for a reason. She's the heiress who makes us believe we could hang with the rich girls. 9. Ro Jung-woo as Jung Jae-yi, Hierarchy. She doesn't speak much. She doesn't need to. Jung Jae-yi carries silence like a crown. Her expressions alone shift the energy of a room. As a high school heir in a brutal social caste system, she's cold, complicated, and deeply compelling. Ro Jung-woo plays her like a ticking time bomb. Elegant on the outside, emotionally raw beneath. She's Gen Z power at its most haunting. 10. Jung Da as Baek Hae-rin, Pyramid Game. Last but far from least, Baek Hae-rin, the silent ruler of her school's cruel caste system. She doesn't scream, she doesn't chase power, she simply has it. With a whisper or a stare, she gets what she wants. Jung Da-e's icy portrayal is magnetic, and as Jung Won-young's sister, she's carrying real-life heiress vibes too, a rising icon of quiet dominance. Who's your heiress queen? Are you drawn to elegance or edge, luxury or loyalty? Let's crown your favorite in the comments below. And don't forget, like, subscribe, and ring the bell